and Facebook, and I never know what's going on. How do you know all that stuff?
It's simple. I listen to the Grapevine.
Be in the know. Frank and Peggy Burgess will keep you informed about everything going on around Polk County and the surrounding area with special guests and much, much more. The Grapevine, every Tuesday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on your hometown radio, AM 1340. The Big Double A.
Here's a look at what's happening around the community right here on the Big Double A.
It's the Alzheimer's Association Caregiver Support Group presented by Alzheimer's Association Georgia Chapter. The first Monday of the month at 10 a.m. at the Polk Medical Center at 2360 Rockmart Highway in Cedartown. For more information, contact John Giglio at 678-246-8188 or email gagiglio@msn.com. Visit alz.org/Georgia to learn more about caregiver programs and resources. To further extend your network of support, visit ALZ Connected or their online community at alzconnected.org.
Send your community announcements to info@wgaaradio.com or fax us at 770-748-4539.
If you know of someone you'd like to nominate for the
following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Swung on to center field. It's going back. It's gone. A grand slam by Taylor Westmoreland. She's got it. She did it. It's a no-hitter. Into left field and deep. Back toward the wall. It's gone. Walk-off two-run home run. To the fence. She makes the catch and Cedartown advances to the Elite Eight, and then Cedartown dugout explodes. Welcome you into Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Andrew Carter with you here as we're about ready to get this one going. This is a huge game for the Lady Bulldogs, a must-win for them as they are facing the Northwest Whitfield Bruins. They need to win. We really need to win both of these games if possible. With the win that Pickens got earlier in the week over the Central Lady Lions, that put the Lady Bulldogs behind enough to where they would need to win at least one game, and if Pickens was to win today and upset Central, they would need to win two games. Cedartown has the tiebreaker with Pickens. Cedartown fourth, well, they're currently fifth in the region standings. Pickens is fourth. These Lady Bruins sit atop as third place in region play. So that's how it all
batting for the Lady Bruins, number 11,
pans out here. And for the Lady Bruins, it'll be Mia Sewell to face the junior pitcher, number 27, Reagan Clark. And when we say this is a big series, we're not kidding. Cedartown fell earlier this week to the same team, and the first pitch of the game is a hit batsman. So not a good start for the Lady Bulldogs as Mia Sewell will take her base.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 6, Callie Hayes.
So first pitch is a hit batsman. That'll bring up Callie Hayes. Allison Cowan is batting. Also Eden Rand and Tori Cummings, Abby Snipes, Abigail Jarvie and Allison Jarvie, and Destin Jewell. There's a bunt try. It's going to be foul down the left side. Strike one, 0-1 the count. The flex player is the right fielder, Olivia Cummings. Defensively for Cedartown, we'll set it up like this. The pitcher is Reagan Clark. Behind the plate is Taylor Westmoreland. We'll get to your infielders in a moment. They're playing shallow, expecting a possible bunt here. The pitch. Squares to bunt, takes a strike over the outside corner, and it's 0-2 the count now to Callie Hayes. At third base, it's Ivory Boozer. Shortstop is Kayla Nichollopoulos. At second base, Autumn Boatner gets a start there. And at first base, it's Marysil Brumby. That one just missed off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reagan wanted that call. Haven Barclay's in left. Center field, it's Michaela Jordan. Right field, it's Hannah Cochran. 1 ball, 2 strikes. First of 2 games today. Pitch. Strike 3 called over the outside corner. Heritage fans showing their displeasure on that call.
Number 3, Allison Cowan.
Now Allison Cowan, the designated player, will be the batter with a batter out and a runner on first on the hit batsman. Reagan Clark, the pitch. Low and away, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Happy to be with you here from Cedartown High School, the final 2 games of this season here at home. Lady Bulldogs hoping to clinch a playoff berth today. 1-0 pitch. It's a shortstop to second for 1. There will not be enough time to get the double play. Boatner had to range over to get to the bag. They will get the force on the 6-4 fielder's choice, and that's out number 2.
For the Lady Bruins. Number 5, Eden Rand.
Here's Eden Rand. Rand will take her place. Bruins on Monday did their damage with 2 outs in the first inning. Ball hit, base hit, left field. Barclay will field it on a few hops in left field and throw it in. And we've got runners on first and second now as Eden Rand, the cleanup hitter, reaches on the base hit to left. That's the first hit of the game for Northwest.
Number 19, Tori Cummings.
And here comes Tory Cummings. Tori will bat. Second baseman for them. Scoring opportunity here in the first inning for Northwest. Top of the first and second, 2 out. Pitch from Reagan. Strike called over the outside corner, 0-1 the count. This outside corner has been kind of a stretch today. We've had a strike 3 looking that could have gone either way, really. Here's the 0-1. Cummings hits a fly ball, center field. Michaela Jordan back, drifts over to the right side, makes the catch. And 2 are left stranded for Northwest Whitfield here in the first. We head now to the bottom half. Northwest Whitfield 0. Cedartown Lady Bulldogs coming up. Cedartown softball is here on the Big Double A.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We head now to the bottom half of the first. Lady Bruins had a base hit in the inning. 2 left aboard. Lady Bulldogs will bring the lineup we know pretty well for this season. It'll be Michaela Jordan leading off. She had a home run in the game earlier this week. It was one of 2 hits we had against Northwest in this first game of the season, or the series rather. Taylor Westmoreland, the catcher, will bat next. By the way, Michaela Jordan center. Mary Sil Brumby hitting third at first base.
For the Lady Dogs, number 12, Michaela Jordan.
Michaela Jordan had that monster home run against their good pitcher. And she's on the circle again. There's a swing and a miss on the rise ball outside, strike 1. Reagan Clark, the pitcher, hitting cleanup. Hitting 5th is Kayla Nichollopoulos at shortstop. Hitting 6th, Ivory Boozer at third. Cochran 0-0, right fielder, hitting 7th. 0-1 pitch to Michaela. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Emmy Arp is the designated player. She's hitting 8th, and Haven Barclay is hitting 9th. She is the left fielder. 0-2 the count to Michaela. The pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. That outside corner again. It's been liberal. That's out number 1. Callie Hayes is the pitcher. She pitched in game 1.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 3. Taylor Westmoreland.
And just like in game 1, Michaela Jordan starting with a strikeout. That'll bring up Taylor Westmoreland. Taylor takes one, a strike. No balls and 1 strike to count. Northwest had their first runner reach on that hit batsman. 0-1 pitch. High and away, gets back to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Hayes delivers, high and away, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1 the count. And Westmoreland waits. The pitch to her is low and in, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. So hitters count early here for Westmoreland. One gone here in the bottom of the first, no score in a crucial region game for Cedartown. The 3-1 pitch. Hit up the middle and a base hit. Westmoreland gets a base knock up the middle, and she's been due a base hit as well, so that's a good job there by Taylor to get aboard. Mary Still Brumby is the batter. Question is, do they pitch to her here? We shall see. First pitch coming to Brumby. Takes upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Reagan Clark waits on deck. 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. They're not giving her anything to hit yet.
Don't chase. I can throw you one.
2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch from Hayes. Swing and a miss. Didn't get the rise. 2-1 the count. Two-one pitch. Strike called. They throw back down to first base to see if Taylor was leaning. She got back in time. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. The count is 2-2. That's popped up and foul out of play. Count will stay at 2-2. Hayes with a 2-2 pitch to Mary Still Brumby. Here it comes. Strike 3 called on the breaking ball, and that's out number 2. And again, that outside corner has been called, but that was a little bit closer to the plate. It was just a breaking ball. And Seal took it for a called strike 3. Here's Reagan Clark. The pitch on the way. Pops up right side. First baseman gives chase. It'll be off the roof of the first base dugout. 0-1 now to Reagan Clark. Reagan has been really a great batter for Cedartown so far this year. She's had a good year at the plate. Swung and missed on that pitch. It's 0-2. Callie Hayes pretty much had Cedartown's number back on Monday up at Northwest in Tunnel Hill. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. And Hayes delivers. Down low, ball 1. Pretty close pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count is 2-2 with 2 outs. Clark hits one on the ground, past third. That'll be a base hit. Kind of a infield roller that was fielded in left field by the outfielder, and runners first and second. Kayla Nichollopoulos, who had 1 of 2 hits yesterday, will be at the plate.
Batting for the Lady Dawgs, number 42, Callie Nichollopoulos.
So Nichollopoulos hoping to maybe
Curtis to run for the pitcher, number 4,
get an
Annabeth
RBI.
O'Neal.
Annabeth O'Neal will run over at first base for Cedartown's pitcher, Reagan Clark. And here we go, Nichollopoulos at the plate, followed by Ivory Boozer. The lead runner is a fast one. Also at first base, a fast one. Westmoreland's at second, and O'Neill at first. First pitch to Nico. Takes one low, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Lady Bruins wearing orange jersey tops trimmed in blue and blue socks, white pants. 1-0 pitch, strike call. 1-1 the count, right there on the edge of the plate. Lady Bulldogs wearing black pants with the gray jersey vest and red sleeves. 1-1, strike called, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And again, that strike zone, pretty liberal today, so Lady Bulldogs need to adjust. 1-2 to Nichollopoulos. Just missed outside, ball 2. And Callie thought about swinging at it, thought better of it, and held her swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pretty similar situation that Northwest had. The 2-2 pitch. Little pop towards short, and interference on the base runner, and that'll be out number 3. Westmoreland bumped into the shortstop, and that's an automatic out. So, Lady Dogs leave 2. We head now to the second inning. No score here from CHS. Back with more Lady Dogs softball after this.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back. It is the bottom half, or top half of the second, beg your pardon. No score here from CHS.
Bruins, number 27, Abby Snipes.
Abby Snipes, Abigail Darby, and Allison Darby, the batters, due up. They got 2 aboard on a base hit and a hit the batsman, and also a fielder's choice, but they left him stranded in the top of the first. Hit sharply to shortstop. Nichollopoulos fields and throws a high one, but no problem there at first base. Brumby takes care of that. 1 gone. 6-3 on the putout.
Batting for the Lady
1
Bruins,
pitch, 1 out.
26, Abigail Darby.
Abigail Darby is the center fielder. She'll face Reagan Clark. Reagan came in relief in that first game of the series back on Monday and looked good. The pitch on the way to Jarvie, takes low. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Clark looks down to her wrist to get the sign, and now we're ready to go. The 1-0. Hit the other way and foul. That might hit a car. It was close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Don't worry, the Big Double A vehicle is parked between 2 big trucks, so unless it's a pop-up hit, it's not going to get hit. Well protected is the Big Double A wagon. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there on the rise by Reagan Clark. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 gone. Each side has a base hit. The 1-2. Fouled again, that time off the netting on the right side. Count will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cedartown football in action, finally back home after, seems like it's been a month since we've been at home. The New Manchester game was the last home game we had. We host Northwest Whitfield, as a matter of fact. 1-2 pitch. Taken away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Both Northwest and Cedartown football 1-0 in region play with big wins last week. Cedartown beat Pickens 31-0 last Friday night. 2-2 pitch. A little pop left side. That's going to fall for a base hit. Little can of corn on the left end. Nobody could get to it. It was over everybody's head in that no man's land, and a bloop single to the left side by Jarvie.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 25, Allison Darby.
So Abigail Darby with the base hit, and here is Allison Darby at the plate. Bloop single on the left side. Kind of jammed her, but she got it over the head of the infielders. The pitch. Taken high, 1 ball, no strikes. Pickens and Central play each other in about 15 minutes. We'll try to keep an eye on that score for you. If Central plays their starters, Central should win. 1-0 pitch is chopped foul to the left side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Central beat Pickens in the first game of the doubleheader on Tuesday. And then Pickens handed Central only their second region loss. Central has already clinched the region championship for this season. That 1-1 is taken high and away, ball 2, 2-1 the count. So it would be conceivable to think that Central may have rested some of their starters in that second game of the doubleheader. Whether or not they play the full squad today is yet to be seen, but we will let you know what happens, because that game could really affect our future. That's low and away. 3 balls and a strike. Right now, Pickens is in 4th place by themselves. Cedartown. If Cedartown can win 1 game today and Pickens' loss would put us in a statistical tie, Cedartown would take the 4th place seed thanks to the 2-3 win in the series for Cedartown. That one just missed for ball 4. And once again, 2 base runners in 2 consecutive innings. So the bloop single and a walk.
Number 22, Destin Sewell.
So the Jarvie sisters aboard. Abigail's at second, Allison at first, and Destin Jewell is the left fielder. She's at the plate. 9-hole hitter for Northwest. Just comes down to it. Lady Bulldogs need to win. That's low and away. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners came away from the bags but didn't try to steal. If Cedartown could win both games today, you wouldn't have to worry about what Pickens would do. 1-0 pitch. Squared to bunt, bunts it foul off the mask of Taylor. Taylor gets up gingerly. Throws it back in there. She appears to be okay. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 aboard here in the top of the second inning. No score here at CHS. So Cedartown just needs to win both games and not worry about what other people do. But if we only win one of them, we have to follow closely that Pickens Central score. 1, 2, and 3 have already been set in the region. 1-1 pitch. That's low. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Because we do these 3-game region series, there is no tournament. Most of the regions that have tournaments are having them this week. So we're concluding region play, and state playoffs start next week. Lady Dogs hoping to be a part of it. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on an inside pitch. And now it's 2-2. 2 aboard, top of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Reagan Clark, the junior pitcher, looks into Westmoreland for the sign. The 2-2 is outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. If you walk the bases loaded, then you got the top of the order looming, Mia Sewell. Cedartown fell 6-1 to this team back on Monday. Payoff pitch to Jewell. Fouled back. Count will stay at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Left-handed batter is Jewell. Another 3-2. Just stayed alive and fouled it back. Count will stay 3 balls, 2 strikes. Destin Sewell at the plate. Reagan Clark facing her in the circle. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. She's down on strikes. A huge strikeout for Clark. Her second, I believe, of the day, and that's out number 2.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 11, Mia Sewell.
Absolutely huge strikeout. And now you got Mia Sewell, top of the order. She was hit by a pitcher last time. There's a strike called over the outside corner, 0-1 the count. If you're going to get that call, you might want to live there. No balls, 1 strike. No score, top of the second. Runners on first and second. Clark delivers 0-1. Inside, ball 1. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for Sports Talk Live pregame. Starting at 6 o'clock, we'll preview this week's matchup. We'll talk about CHS sports and more for our pregame coverage for tomorrow's football game. There's a pop-up. That will be just off the netting, and it won't be able to be caught. Even if it comes down into her glove, it touched the net first, so it will bring up strike 2, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Clark had a big 1-out strikeout to get to 2 outs here. Can she get another big K? Sewell at the plate, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. First and second pitch. High and away, ball gets away. Runners will move up second and third. And now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. The saying, I think, is deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second. 2 aboard. The Northwest coach comes out to make a change. Looks like number 17 is going to go out there to run, and Maggie Brooker will be the pinch runner at second base.
Pinch runner, number 17, Maggie Brooker.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Second and third now. A base hit could give them a 2-0 lead. Now we got time asked for at the plate. Home plate umpire, I guess, had to make note of that change, and now he says, let's go. Clark toes the rubber. The 2-2 pitch, here it is. Swing and a miss on the rise ball again. Another huge strikeout for Clark, and the game remains scoreless. Bottom half of the second coming up. Northwest nothing, Cedartown nothing.
This is Dale Tuck, Cedartown City Commissioner. Phil and I are proud to support our CHS Lady Dawgs and know that they will have a fantastic season. We also want to give a big shout out to the seniors, Emmy, Kaylee, Mary Seal, Morgan, and our own number 7, Emma Tuck. As you girls begin this last year of high school softball, remember, play for your school, play for your team, play for yourself, but most importantly, play for that little girl in the stands who wants to be just like you.
Paid for by Del Tugg, Cedartown City Commissioner. Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Ivory Boozer.
Ivory Boozer, Hannah Cochran, and Emmy Arp are your batters here in this second inning for Cedartown. Hayes delivers. It's high and away. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball and no strikes. The pitch. Same place, same call. 2-0 the count. 2-0 pitch coming to Cedartown's third baseman. Right down the middle for a strike. 2-1 the count. Two-one to Boozer. Fouled it. 2-2. The fourth spot is the only spot that's not wrapped up so far. 2-2. Foul back and a good cut there by Boozer, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Central has clinched the region championship. Heritage region runner-up. This team we're playing is third. And Pickens currently fourth, but Cedartown trying to dethrone them from the fourth spot. Little flare over to first base, and it's called for out number 1. She tried to hit it the other way, but that tall number 25, Allison Jarvie, makes the catch. 1 gone.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 00, Hannah Cochran.
Here's Hannah Cochran, 00. She'll face her. Cochran takes high, 1 ball, no strikes. Amy Arp would be next. Haven Barclay if one of the other can reach. Here's the 1-0. High and tight. 2-0 the count now to Hannah Cochran. One thing you want to do if you're Cedartown is control the tempo of these at-bats, because we've seen in the first game in this game, Hayes likes to work fast. That's taken high, 3 balls, no strikes. So far, Cochran has not offered any of those pitches out of the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. Hayes delivers. That's a strike, 3-1. Right down Main Street. So hitters count now for Cochran. Cochran, the starter in right field today. 3-1 pitch. Line drive to second, call. So both times we've hit it the other way. Boozer hit it to first base right at her. Then Cochran hits it right at second.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 14, Emmy Arp.
Designated player Emmy Arp with 2 outs. Pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Haven Barclay hoping for a turn in this inning. Oh, 1 to Emmy is high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Inside, just missed. 2-1 the count. Arp has had some pretty big hits this year in this role as the designated player. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Late on that one, 2-2. Hayes with a 2-2 pitch. Emmy takes just off the plate, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes, and a good take there by Arp. And the senior will have a full count with 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch on the way. She went. Strike 3. That is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down go the Lady Bulldogs here in the second. We head now to the third. No score between Cedartown and Northwest Whitfield.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660. Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Number 6, Callie Hayes.
Callie Hayes, Allison Cowan, and Eden Rand due up. Second, third, and fourth in the lineup. Through 2 complete. Nobody has crossed the plate yet. Reagan Clark, the junior pitcher, delivers. Taken low, ball 1 as Hayes squared the bunt. 1 ball and no strikes. Corners are in. Pitch. Tried to bunt again, fouled it this time. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike. Clark looks in again. The infielder is expecting a bunt. She tries it again, lays it down toward third. Tough play, goes to first. Great play. Boozer to Boatner for out number 1. 5-4 on the put out.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 3, Allison Cowan.
Executed the bunt defense perfectly that time. And again, Boozer has been pretty big on that third base side. Here's Cowan with 1 out here in the top of the third and no score. Reagan delivers. It's upstairs. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. Taken upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. If you're not doing anything this evening, come on out to the ballpark. Final time you'll get to see the Lady Bulldogs here this year. If Cedartown was to make the playoffs, we'd be on the road for the stretch. For the stretch run, that is. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Reagan. Kind of sunk. Started down the middle and sunk down and away. 2-1 the count. Two-one pitch. Low and in, ball 3. And the count 3-1 now to Allison Cowan. Eden Rand waits on deck. And Tori Cummings if anybody else reaches. The 3-1 pitch swung on, fouled back, 3-2. Cedartown's gray tops, Cedartown and script on the front, red pinstripes, the black pants, white socks with the red stripes on them, red sleeves. 3-2 pitch, ball 4 low and in. That's the third free pass issued, I think,
Batting for the Lady
for Clark.
Bruins, number 5, Eden Rand.
And now Eden Rand. Every inning, Northwest has had base runners, but they've left 4 so far. He'll send out a courtesy runner for
Pinch runner
rather.
18, Arlene Rodriguez.
Arlene Rodriguez will run for the third baseman, rather for the designated player, Allison Cowan. So here we go. Rand at the plate. Fast runner over at first base. The pitch. Took a good hack and fouled it back. 0-1 the count. Not only is this the last 2 home games, it's the last 2 games of the regular season. Lady Bulldogs need to win at least one. The 0-1 pitch. Ball hit the other way to right field. Cochran's there. She'll make the catch. Throws into the infield. Runner stays put, and that's out number 2.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 19, Tori Cummings.
And here comes Tori Cummings with 2 out and a runner on first. Reagan looks in, the pitch on the way. Taken just off the plate, bit high as well. 1 ball, no strikes. The pinch runner, Arlene Rodriguez, is at first base. She's running for Allison Cowan. The designated player who reached on the base on balls. 1-0 pitch. Did she go? Apparently not. Ball 2. A very late appeal, and the field umpire said no. 2 balls, no strikes. I think she did hold it up. 2-0 the count with a runner on first and 2 out. Pitch. Fastball and a strike. Good pitch there from Clark. And it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Reagan delivers a 2-1. Fouled away. Ball, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third, no score, and Reagan Clark hoping to keep it that way as we head to the bottom half of the inning. Clark looks in. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Might have, look out, Nichollopoulos. Look out, Steven. That one hit the facade of the third base dugout right over Coach Steven Nichollopoulos' head. Both him and Coach Little share a little giggle about that, as their heart rate slowly subsides after that close call. Nichollopoulos, Coach Nichollopoulos there sitting on the bucket right on the edge of the dugout. That was one of those times where you hear the whistle first and then you hear and then you realize it's there. 2-2 pitch is going to hit her. Second hit batsman thrown by Reagan Clark today. Had her 2-2 and then hit her.
Number 27, Abby Snipes.
And now Abby Snipes will be the batter. So for the third consecutive inning, 2 base runners in each inning. And Snipes digs in, number 27. She is the catcher. Runners first and second, 2 out, top of the third, no score. Reagan delivers. Hit toward shortstop. They go to third. Did they get her? No, they didn't get her. They tried to go the short route, and I don't think that Boozer's foot was on the bag when she caught it.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 26, Abigail Darby.
Coach Monroe is back today coaching. She's out there to talk to the field umpire, but I don't think this call is going to get changed.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 24, Sloan Pender.
Sloan Pender will be the batter, or rather the pinch runner, or the courtesy runner, beg your pardon. And Abigail Jarvie will be the batter. So Coach Monroe's pleas go unheard. And the bases are full after that ground ball to third that they didn't get the force in time at third base, or at least the bag wasn't tagged on time, that is. So the bases are full. The pitch popped up. Center field, shallow center field. That ball might drop. It does. It does. 2 runs have scored. It's 2-0 Northwest.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 25, Allison Darby.
And the Lady Bruins take advantage of some, maybe not errors, but just a few miscues in this inning. Pitch. Fastball is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. This is Allison Jarvie. Bloop single to center field. Very shallow center field. Michaela Jordan was playing pretty deep, and she tried to run in to make the catch. Almost slid and made it, but it just got out of her glove. 1-0 is popped up to the right side. Brumby's underneath in foul territory, makes the catch, and that's the inning. But Northwest scores 2 runs on a bloop single to center field. Nothing has been hit that hard today. Most of the singles have been bloops or ground balls. But where it matters, Northwest leads 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the third after this.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100, and all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer. And that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back here, bottom half of the third. 2-0 lead for Northwest Whitfield. 9-1-2 due up here in the inning for Cedartown.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 11, Haven Barkley.
Haven Barclay's first appearance at the plate today. Then Michaela Jordan and Taylor Westmoreland due up. And I think something just happened with our power. Yeah, I think our power just, I think we lost power for a minute there. We did, yeah. My camera went dead for a second. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. I didn't quite see what the first pitch was because we were worried about what happened with our power up here. It's back on the pitch. She went strike. It was 0-2, and now it's 0-3. That's a strikeout of Barclay, one gone.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 12, Michaela Jordan.
So Michaela Jordan, the batter. Top of the order, Michaela struck out on 3 pitches her last time. That time she takes a strike over the outside corner. 0-1. Taylor Westmoreland would wait after that, and Mary Sil Brumby hoping to get a turn in this inning. 2-0 lead for Northwest here in the bottom of the third. 0-1 to Michaela, swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Went away from her, and she offered. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Count will stay at 0-2. Made contact that time to Michaela. Another 0-2 pitch to the Cedartown center fielder. She started to lean toward it and then took it back. It's a pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Michaela Jordan. Hayes delivers. Foul back. Michaela making good contact here. She was finally timed her swing correct. And she's defending the plate. 2-0 Northwest. Bottom of the third. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up left side. That might fall for a base hit. It's going to fall. Going to roll a bit. She's going to try for second. Throw comes into second base way late. She's got a stand-up double. A bloop double for Michaela Jordan. That's how rallies get started.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 3, Taylor Westmoreland.
And now Taylor Westmoreland. Michaela Jordan just hit it a bloop on the left side, and Michaela did not stop running. She had the green light all the way from Coach Monroe. And I don't think the defense knew she was going for 2. They kind of got there slowly. There's a fastball missed outside, ball 1 to Taylor Westmoreland. Jordan's a fast runner. She's at first, or second base rather. 1-0 pitch. Sliced on the right side, foul ball, and it's 1-1. First of 2 games here tonight. Cedartown's dugout making some racket, hoping to cheer on a rally here. 1-1 pitch. Strike called over the outside corner. And again, that outside zone, part of the zone has been called all day. It's been consistent. Call it a liberal zone or whatever, but it's been consistently called out there. 1-2 pitch. That was a little too far outside, a bit high as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lady Dawgs softball live on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM and AM 1340, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. 2-2 to Taylor is high and away. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Marisol Brumby is waiting on deck. Michaela at second with a 1-out double. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And she's down on strikes for out number 2. Through the rise, and she offered.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 22, Marisol Brumby.
Marisol Brumby, victim of a strikeout looking her last time. Very rare to say that. She'll take a strike over the outside corner, 0-1. Not her pitch. And Hayes looks in. 0-1 to Brumby. Outside, ball 1. Michaela still at second base, 2 outs. The 1-1 to 2-2. Just missed outside, ball 2. The orange and blue wanted that call. They didn't get it. Seal still in the box, ready to go. 2-1 to Brumby. Swing and a miss. Fooled her badly there on the inside part. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Seal is down on strikes for the second time today, and the runner is left at second. We head now to the 4th and a 2-0 lead for the Lady Bruins.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Top of the 4th, and the Lady Bruins lead the Lady Bulldogs.
Number 22, Destin Sewell.
2-0 your score, Northwest on top. And we head to the top of the 4th. Destin Jewell is the batter, 9-1 and 2 due up. Down the middle for a called strike from Reagan. Jewell. 0-1. Popped up left side. Barclay is there. She's got it. 1 away. They've got a Jewell and a Sewell. Sewell's top of the lineup.
Okay. Batter for the Lady Bruins, number 11, Mia Sewell.
So Jewell flies out to left, and Sewell at the top of the lineup is due up next. She's at the plate, actually. First pitch to Mia. Sewell is fouled back to the net. No balls and a strike to count. Reagan ready. The pitch. Wow. Strike 2 called on a pitch that was, wow. That's all you can say about that. It was outside. That's what it was. 0-2 pitch. Went out there again, but too far out that time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. Clark with the pitch. Did she go? No. 2 and 2. That was close, but I think she held up her swing. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Mia Sewell and Callie Hayes will follow. There's a ball hit right back to the circle. Good stab there by Reagan Clark. Throws over to first base. 2 gone. If she doesn't make that stab, I think it's a base hit.
For Lady Bruins, number 6, Callie Hayes.
The only other person who would have had a chance to keep it in the infield would have been Kayla Nichollopoulos. And she had to range a long way. With a good job there in the circle by Reagan to get the stop. So here's Hayes. Left-handed batter, pitch. Lays down a bunt, and it's foul. No balls and a strike. Final series at home, as we mentioned before, for the Lady Bulldogs. The 0-1 pitch. Didn't mean to, almost a defensive swing, but fouled it away, and now it's 0-2. She fouled it up, and it hit the very top of the pole that holds up the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2. Fouled away again. Is that what it was? Sewell? Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. One of the Northwest parents came up here to correct us on the last name of the 9-hole hitter. But we had already figured that out, hadn't we? There's a ball right back to the circle on a line drive, and it's 3 up, 3 down. Great inning by the Lady Bulldogs and Reagan Clark. Bottom of the 4th, we'll need some offense. 2-0 lead for the Lady Bruins.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
This is Dale Tuck, Cedartown City Commissioner. Bill and I are proud to support our CHS Lady Dogs and know that they will have a fantastic season. We also want to give a big shout out to the seniors, Emmy, Kaylee, Mary Seal, Morgan, and our own number 7, Emma Tuck. As you girls begin this last year of high school softball, remember, play for your school, play for your team, play for yourself, but most importantly, play for that little girl in the stands who wants to be just like you.
Paid for by Del Tugg, Cedartown City Commissioner.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Well, the 3 up, 3 down inning Cedartown needed was right there. It's the first one we've had today. Very quick top of the 4th, and the bottom of the 4th will bring up Reagan Clark. 5, 6, and 7 in the line, or rather 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. Reagan Clark, Kayla Nichollopoulos, and Ivory Boozer.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 27, Reagan Clark.
Game 1 of 2 today, and Clark will lead things off. 2-0 lead for the Lady Bruins over Cedartown. The pitch. High, ball 1. Probably was a strike if it was lower, because that lower part of the zone has been consistently called today. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Pops straight up. That's going to drift foul and out of play. 1-1 the count. Cedartown High School Volleyball having their senior night tonight. Rockmart is up there at the gym. 1-1 pitch. Fastball and a strike right down the middle. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch on the way to Reagan. Strike 3 called, and she dropped it, and they'll have to throw her out at first, and they will. And that's out number 1. That was, Reagan didn't think much of that. So Clark will take a seat, and here comes Nichollopoulos.
Dogs, number 42, Callie Nichollopoulos.
First pitch to Callie on the way. Here it is. Pops up right side. Second baseman drifting back. Still drifting back. It's off a glove. I'll call that a bloop single. Although it probably should have been caught, it might be an E4, though.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 6, Ivory Boozer.
But down only 2-0. It's imperative to have base runners, and here's Ivory Boozer. I'm not keeping the book today, so I don't know what all these, I can't remember exactly what everyone has done, and nobody's keeping the game changer live today. That's taken high for ball 1 as Boozer squared to bunt. 1 ball, no strikes to count. So I do apologize about that. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Bunted it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first base, that is Nichollopoulos, reaching on that little can of corn on the right side that dropped. The 1-1 pitch. Taken high, throw goes back down to first. Nichollopoulos back safely. 2-1 the count. Two 2-1, squares to bunt again, lays it down perfectly. Third baseman fields and throws. They got Boozer. That's out number 2, and that'll bring up Barclay, or rather Hannah Cochran, beg your pardon. Move the runner up, 2 outs.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 00, Hannah Cochran.
Right fielder Hannah Cochran will be at the plate with 2 outs. First pitch. Took a strike. Right down Main Street, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. If Cochran can get aboard, Emmy Arp would be next. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up. That'll be behind us and out of play. And Lady Dogs down to their final strike here in the 4th inning. It's a 2-0 lead for Northwest Whitfield. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 outs. The runner at second base is Nichollopoulos. And the pitch. Low, ball 2. That one taken in the dirt, and a good stop there by the catcher, Abby Snipes. And as we said before, Hayes likes to control the tempo. She likes to work fast. Here's the 2-2. Low and away, or low and in rather, and that's a full count now, 3-2. And what will Hayes come back with here? Callie Hayes. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. To the right side, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cochran's fought off a couple of good pitches. And the payoff pitch again. Ball 4. Bounced it up there, and it's 1st and 2nd with 2 outs for Emmy Arp. Tying run is aboard at first.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 14, Emmy Arp.
And Emmy Arp will be the batter. She represents the go-ahead run. Emmy swings and foul tips at strike 1. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 pitch. It's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. If Arp can reach, then Barclay would be next. The 1-1. Low again and inside. 2 balls and a strike. Callie Hayes, number 6 for Northwest, behind in the count here. She walked Cochran on a full count pitch. She's at first base. Nichollopoulos at second. Fouled back there by Arp. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and 2 with 2 out and 2 aboard. Hayes ready. The 2-2 pitch coming to Emmy Arp. Just missed. Wow, it must have been low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Arp checked her swing that time and held it up. She almost took a hack at that. And another full count. And the payoff pitch to Arp. Here it is. Strike 3 called inside corner. Almost looked like it hit her, and that's going to retire the side. And Emmy heads to the dugout pretty quick after that. Well, Cedartown puts 2 aboard. Can't do anything with it. 2-0 lead as we head to the top of the 5th after this.
Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
And we're back here. What was a pretty stormy day has turned into a very nice afternoon. But the Lady Dogs trail at 2-0 on this beautiful day to the Lady Bruins of Northwest Whitfield. Number 3 leads it off. Allison Jarvie, then Destin Jewell. We'll get that right up here. Pitch. Taken low, 1 ball, no strikes. Allison Jarvie, Destin Jewell, and Mia Sewell. All the batters due up here in the 5th inning for Northwest. Getting late in this one. 1-0. Line drive right field, base hit. Throw will come into first base, but she's safe over at first, and that's the first really hard-hit ball that the Lady Bruins have hit today.
Number 5, Eden Rand.
Eden Rand is going to hit for Destin Jewell here. Don't know if this was done in this inning or if it was a replacement a moment ago. Looks like the home plate umpire is making note of the change, so it must have been a pinch hitting situation here. So Eden Rand is, I guess, the older, and then here we go. The pitch is hit up the middle to right center field and caught for the first out. Good play there by Michaela Jordan in right center field to range over and make the catch on that line drive.
19, Tori Cummins.
So, wait a minute. My bad. It was Eden Rand who led off the inning. I don't know where my mind is today. Eden Rand, now Tori Cummings. So it's 4, 5, and 6 due up in this inning. Here we go. Pitch. Fouled away. Strike 1. Usually when I'm keeping the book, I can follow this a lot better, but I'm not keeping the book today, so I'm having to look at the lineup sheet, which obviously I did not. So my apologies there. Cummings, though, is the batter. I can guarantee you that's correct. Bunt try right in front of the plate. That's a foul ball. That's going to roll foul. The coach is going to complain that it was touched by Taylor Westmoreland. That's what the coach is claiming. You can kind of hear the conversation going on between the coach and the umpire. Now the umpire crew, the field umpire and home plate umpire are going to talk about this. This one, though, could possibly get changed. I wouldn't be shocked if they did change this. But we'll see if they do. They're going to discuss this. Right now it's a foul ball. And this is a pretty lengthy discussion here. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Right now, runners on first base with one out and a strike on the foul ball bunt attempt. And they're still talking about this. This is a long conversation. So the field umpire is going to go out there and talk to the third base coach. And they have yet to bring the runner back from first. My guess would be foul ball. Yep, they're going to send her back. After that long conversation, I thought they might change the call, but they didn't. So it's a strike instead of a infield single on the bunt. So it's 0-2, I think. Tori Cummings at the plate. And Clark delivers. Foul back. Now it's definitely 0-2. Coach Monroe is out of the dugout asking a question about the lineup. Coach is asking about a substitution that Northwest made. All right, well, that conversation is over with now. Coach had a question about subs, and now the third base coach, which I think is their head coach, is out there talking to Coach Monroe, I guess, explaining what's going on, and we're still waiting for play to resume here. We also had some players for the Lady Bruins run in from the outfield. I think they were maybe warming up outside the fence. And the only way to get there is to run to the outfield and go out that fence just next to this right field foul pole. Anyway, we're back to it. 0-2 pitch, swung on and foul back again. This 5th inning is kind of ground to a snail's pace here. No balls, 2 strikes. 2-0 the score. Northwest leads. There's a hard hit liner foul. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a runner at first base. The pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her swinging for out number 2. Clark's had some pretty big strikeouts in this game, and there's another one. So Cummings is out.
Lady Bruins, number 27, Abby Snipes.
Abby Snipes will hit here with 2 outs and a runner on first. The 2 runs resulting, maybe not officially errors, but mental mistakes by the Lady Bulldogs. Swing and a miss. Wow, late on that heat from Reagan Clark. 0-1 the count. Lady Bulldogs need to get the bats going, but first we need to get out of this inning. Top of the 5th, 2 outs, a runner on first, nothing in 1 the count. Clark delivers. Popped up towards short, and it's caught. And that's the inning for the Bruins as Callie Nichollopoulos makes the squeeze on the little pop-up. We head now to the bottom of the 5th. Cedartown trails 2-0.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Welcome back. Cedartown trails 2-0. Another great inning by Reagan Clark. She left the base runner stranded. And Cedartown will bring the 9, 1, and 2 batters to the plate. Haven Barclay, Michaela Jordan, and Taylor Westmoreland will be due up. And completing her warm-up tosses is Callie Hayes. And here we go with Barclay.
For the Lady Dogs, number 11, Haven Barclay.
Barclay will dig in there, looking for her first hit of the day. They're playing her like she might try to bunt. And she takes high and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Tell you what, the center fielder is almost in left field. She's got a huge gap in right center field if she wants to split it. 1-0. Taken high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to Haven Barclay with Michaela Jordan waiting. The 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Had a big cut and didn't get it. 2-1. Infielder still playing in, expecting a bunt. 2-1. Turns around, swings, and fouls it away. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter in the inning. Haven Barclay. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 call. Catcher knew it before anybody else did. I think Haven might have known it too. So Barclay will take a seat back to the top of the order, and it's Michaela Jordan.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 12, Michaela Jordan.
So Michaela will dig in there with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Michaela Jordan had a bloop doubler last time. Hits a little dribble over to second base, throw goes to first, and they got her by about a step and a half. So 1 pitch takes care of Michaela Jordan. That'll bring up Taylor Westmoreland.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 3, Taylor Westmoreland.
First pitch to Taylor. Taken high and away, 1-0. Marysil Brumby hoping for a turn in this inning. It's the bottom of the 5th, and 1 ball, no strikes to Westmoreland. Base is empty. Cedartown down 2-0. 1-0 pitch. High and away, 2-0. Hayes with a 2-0 pitch. Fouled back. Might have swung the ball 3, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody on, 2 out. The junior catcher back in the box. 2-1 pitch. Foul back, 2-2. Base runner is needed. The term goes a bloop and a blast. And we're all tied up. 2-2 on the way to Taylor. Foul tipped into the mitt, and that's a strikeout, and that's out number 3. So we can't do it here in the 5th. We head now to the 6th. Cedartown down to their final 6 outs. And hoping for some more good pitching from Reagan Clark. Will return after this.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040. Or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dawgs!
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back, 6th inning. Cedartown trails at 2-0. Reagan Clark is continuing her tosses here at the beginning of the inning. And the throw goes down to second base. We are ready to go. Lady Dogs need to keep this defense going here.
Number 26, Abigail Darby.
And it will be Abigail Jarvie, Allison Jarvie, and Destin Jewell due up. And we believe we have the correct, or at least I have the correct order now. Starting with Abigail Jarvie. Clark had to put her mask on, her protective mask. And now she is ready, set, and here we go with the first pitch of the 6th inning. And it's fouled away, strike 1. With the exception of those 2 runs that were scored, I believe in the 2nd, maybe the 3rd inning. I can't remember exactly which one it was. It's been a very evenly played game. The 0-1. Down the third base side and just foul, strike 2, and that was just foul. It went over the bag, but it went over the part of the bag. And again, the home plate umpire had the best look at it. Just barely foul. Just missed a double. The 0-2, foul back. Count will stay at 0-2. A lot of folks out here coming to the game after the rains we had earlier today. It's turned out to be a very nice evening here in Cedartown. Blue skies as we look to the north and west from our press box. The 0-2, high and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Senior Emmy Arp would probably start game 2. Clark would be available to pitch in relief if needed. The 1-2. Here on the ground towards short. 2 hops. Nichollopoulos fields and throws. They got her. 1 gone. Good play by Nichollopoulos. 6'3". Will retire the first batter.
Bruins. Number 25, Allison Jarvie.
Here's Allison Jarvie. A 2-0 lead for the Lady Bruins here over Cedartown. Allison Jarvie digs in, and Reagan Clark ready. The pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up. Will it stay in play? Giving chase. That one really hit hard on our roof. Very loud. I keep on hoping a foul ball is gonna break this thing, so they have to replace it. You know, nothing in one the count. That rattled around a bit. There's a fly ball hit to the left side. That's going to be foul. And now it's 0-2 again. Man, my ears were still ringing after that. That rung our bell. 0-2. Swing and a miss. She's down on strikes for out number 2. Another great pitch there from Clark. Looks like we got a pinch hitter here.
Batting for the Lady Bruins, number 8, Maddie Ramsey.
So Maddie Ramsey will bat for Destin Jewell. Number 8 for 22 as you just heard from the field umpire. So Ramsey will be the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning. Clark toes the rubber. And the pitch to Ramsey. Hit on the ground toward first and foul, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Here it is. Hit on the ground slowly to second base. Boatner has it, throws over to first, and another 3-up, 3-down inning for Cedartown on defense. Bottom of the 6th, 6 outs left. We need 2 runs. We're down 2-0.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Cedartown trails 2-0. It'll be Mary Sil Brumby, Reagan Clark, and Callie Nichollopoulos. If you want to start a rally, those are some good batters to do it. Throw goes down to second base, and we're about ready to go here. Mary Sil Brumby 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And the North Georgia commit would love to.
Number 22, Mary Sil Brumby.
Would love to put that 0 for 2 behind her. She's already dug in and she's ready to go. Callie Hayes, the pitcher. Here it is to Seal. Fly ball hit to center field pretty deep. Back to the fence. It is off the top of the fence. Brumby's going to have a double. She's going to be standing there, and there's a good start to the 6th inning. Almost hit it out of here. Mary Sil Brumby hit it to the right at the flagpole. It was a rope shot.
Number 27, Reagan Clark.
And Reagan Clark with Brumby at second base. Her first base hit of the day was almost a dinger. And now Reagan Clark, who has hit a few dingers this year. Pitch on the way. Swung on. That's a line drive hit to left center field. That's going to be down. Brumby will turn. She's going to come to the plate. Throw comes into second. She is safe with a double. It's an RBI double, and Cedartown is on the board. 2-1 your score. Cedartown aggressive early in the count, and it's paid off here. Mary Sil Brumby with that double to center field, and then a line drive to left center field. Annabeth O'Neill's going to go in and run for Clark.
Number 4, Annabeth O'Neill.
And now the batter is Callie Nichollopoulos. Runner at second, Nobody out. Tying run is at second base, and there's a strike called. Outside corner there to Nichollopoulos. 0-1 the count. Time called as O'Neal wanted to make sure she got the right sign. 0-1 pitch, squares to bunt, and takes low. Throw goes down to second. She is safe. Woo! O'Neal almost caught napping over there. 1 ball, 1 strike. She dives back in safely. 1-1 the count to Callie Nichollopoulos. 2 doubles to start out the inning. And Cedartown down by 1 now. Bunts it again. That's a foul ball, and it's going to be strike 2. 1-2 now. Now I think Nichollopoulos will probably swing away right here. 1-2 the count to the senior shortstop for Cedartown. And Hayes with a pitch. Swung on, hit to second base. That'll move the runner over. Throw goes to first in time. And Cedartown has the tying run at third base with 1 out. And the third baseman, Ivory Boozer, will be the batter.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 6, Ivory Boozer.
A fly ball to the outfield might do it to tie this game. Even a ground ball to the other side might work. Pitch on the way. Boozer with a big cut. 0-1. Cedartown dugout is pretty peppy right now. And now Coach Monroe calls time and goes to her third baseman. Gives her a little bit of encouragement. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. And now quickly 0-2 to Ivory Boozer. Tying run at third base. Annabeth O'Neal is running for Reagan Clark. Now time called. Good job there. Control the tempo if you can. And Boozer asks for time. She's back in there. Now we're ready for an 0-2. Here it is. Chopper, base hit. Cedartown has tied this game. Boozer comes up big with an RBI single, and we're tied up here at home. 1 out base hit by Boozer.
For the Lady Dogs, number 00, Hannah Cochran.
Hannah Cochran will be the batter. Cedartown has come back from 2-0 down and has tied it up with 1 out here in this inning. The pitch, swung and foul tip, strike 1. Ivory Boozer with an RBI single, a bouncer up the middle. After 2 leadoff doubles, which put us on the board. 0-1 to Hannah Cochran. Outside, throw goes down to first base. She's safe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cochran back in there. Boozer at first. The 1-1. High and away. 2-1. Amy Arp is on deck, hoping to get a chance here. There's only 1 out. Pitch to Cochran. That's high. 3-1. Cheers loud and clear from the Cedartown dugout. 3-1 pitch. Swung and missed. 3-2. Had the green light on the 3-1 pitch. That was a good pitch there from Callie Hayes. And the payoff pitch coming to Cochran. Here it is. Swung, hit to center field. That might be, it's going to be caught. I thought it might find a little grass out there, but she was able to range into shallow left center and make the squeeze. It's up to Emmy Arp if Cedartown is going to take the lead here. We're tied up 2-2.
Number 14, Emmy Arp.
Emmy Arp. Cedartown has finally gotten some solid hits off Callie Hayes here. Here's the pitch to Arp. Swung on and fouled away. Good cut that time. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch to Emmy Arp. Upstairs, 1-1 the count. The game was tied up by the RBI single by Ivory Boozer, who's at first base with 2 outs now. The 1-1, high and away, 2-1. The inning began with a almost home run, but it was a long double by Mary Sil Brumby, and then a double to left center field by Reagan Clark, which tied the game. 2-1 pitch, swung and missed, 2-2. Changed speeds on her, and Emmy was fooled on that pitch right there. Boozer at first. The 2-2 pitch to Emmy. Swung and fouled away right side. That one hit the light pole. It hit the light pole. You heard that metal dong. It was hitting that metal light pole. It just about came down on some spectators over there on the first base side. 2-2 coming to Emmy. Swung on, fouled, straight back. The senior putting up a good at-bat right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. All tied up at 2. Bottom of the 6th, Boozer is the go-ahead run at first base. 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2. Haven Barclay waits on deck, hoping for a turn here in the inning. 3-2 pitch coming to Emmy Arp. Here it is. Swung on, popped up toward third. It's going to be called. That's going to end the inning, but Cedartown ties this game. 2 doubles. Brumby with a double, an RBI double by Reagan Clark, and then the runner for Clark was Annabeth O'Neill, got over to third base, and then Ivory Boozer drives her home to tie this game up. We head now to the top of the 7th. It's a new ball game. 2-2 your score.
This is Dale Tuck, Cedartown City Commissioner. Bill and I are proud to support our CHS Lady Dogs and know that they will have a fantastic season. We also want to give a big shout out to the seniors, Emmy, Callie, Mary Sil, Morgan, and our own number 7, Emma Tuck. As you girls begin this last year of high school softball, remember, play for your school, play for your team, play for yourself, but most importantly, play for that little girl in the stands who wants to be just like you.
Paid for by Del Tugg, Cedartown City Commissioner. Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Top of the 7th, first pitch is going to bounce up there for ball 1. Top of the order, Mia Sewell, Callie Hayes, and Allison Cowan due up here in the 7th inning for Northwest Whitfield. 2-2 your score, top of the 7th inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High and away, 2-0. Now the Northwest dugout making some noise. Reagan ready, the pitch. Strike called outside corner, 2-1. Now Cedartown's dugout cheering on that call. It's 2-1. The pitch. High and away, 3-1. I think it's a battle of who can cheer the loudest. Now the 3-1 chant coming from the visitors' dugout. 3-1 to Sewell. Swung on, popped up. Westmoreland back, and she can't make the catch. That'll fill the count up 3-2. She backed up and She might have lost it for a moment, and then it comes down, and she can't make it. So that'll fill the count up, 3 balls and 2 strikes. New line for Sewell here. Full count. Clark with the payoff pitch. Popped up to the right side, drifting out of play. And we'll do another 3-2 pitch here. Clark looks to her wrist for the sign, and now a 3-2 pitch coming again. She is set. Here it comes. Fly ball, center field. Michaela Jordan backed up, then came forward, makes the squeeze. 1 gone here in the top of the 7th. That's a great
batter for the Lady Bruins, number 6.
Pitching sequence
Callie Hayes
by Reagan Clark, and here's Callie Hayes, the pitcher, with 1 gone and nobody on base here in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Squares to bunt, lays it down. Throw goes to first. It's away from first, but backing up there was Cochran. I think that's an infield single anyway. Boozer made the play and then threw over to first base. It bounced up there, but I think even a good throw isn't going to be too late. So now we got a stoppage of play. The home plate umpire and field umpire are going to talk about this. And I don't know what Coach Monroe was asking about. Maybe if there was some sort of interference, but I didn't see anything.
For the Lady Bruins, number 10. Abigail Darby.
Central leads Pickens 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th, Logan Maddox tells me. So if Central can hold on and win the game against Pickens, Cedartown would really just need to win one of these games. And now we still have a stoppage of play. Looks like maybe a change in the lineup here, maybe a pinch hitter. Abigail Rand, number 10, is at the plate. So Central is doing their part. If Cedartown can keep the game right here where it is and maybe get a walk-off hit in the bottom of the 7th, we could be in the playoffs. That's high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The count now to the pinch hitter, Abigail Rand. But we got to get out of this inning. We've got a base runner, or rather Northwest has a base runner at first in the top of the 7th, and a 2-2 tie. One-0 pitch. Strike called outside corner, 1-1. First of 2 games here today. This first one has been a nail biter. 1-1. High and away and a good stop there by Westmoreland. Kept it in front. 2 balls, 1 strike. And then the throw back into the circle got away from Clark, but not far enough for the runner to move up. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pinch hitter, Abigail Rand. The 2-1 pitch. High and away. 3 balls, 1 strike. Abigail ran back in there, and a hitter's count to her. Runner at first base with 1 out, top of the 7th. Pitch. Ball 4 outside. Go-ahead run is at second base with 1 out. Missing consistently high and away. She's letting it get away from her.
Batted for the Lady Bruins, number 5, Eden Rand.
Now Eden Rand will be the batter. Eden Rand plays third base.
Pitch runner number 24, Sloan Pender.
Sloan Pender out there to run for Abigail Rand, who just pinched hit for Cowan. Runners first and second, one out. Eden ran the pitch to her, swung and missed. Didn't get the rise, it's 0-1. Clark looks in, the 0-1 pitch. Hit foul hard down the left side, 0-2. That one rolled all the way to the fence, but it was well foul. Ball gets thrown back into the middle of the circle. 0-2 to Eden Rand. Tori Cummings is the batter due up next, and she is on deck. The 0-2 pitch outside. 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch. Swung and fouled back. Ricocheted off of Taylor's mask. Cal State ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Go ahead run at second base for the Lady Bruins and a runner also on first. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball hit to right center field. The catch is made. Runner will not move over. 2 outs. Big play out there in right center field by Michaela Jordan.
Batted for the Lady Bruins, number 19, Tori Cummings.
And now Tori Cummings will be the batter. Cummings digs in there now. Base hit could score runs here with it being 2 outs, so they would be off on contact here. Cedartown's defense aware of that. The pitch. Swung on, popped up. Who's going to get it? Boatner back. She's got it. Cedartown gets out of the inning. 2 left aboard. And Cedartown's going to try to walk this thing off in the bottom of the 7th. When we come back, you better not miss it.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660. Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Well, here we are, bottom of the 7th inning. Cedartown and Northwest are tied 2-2. Due up for Cedartown, it's 9-1-2. Haven Barclay, Michaela Jordan, Taylor Westmoreland, and if anybody reaches past that, Mary Sil Brumby.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 11, Haven Barclay.
The score is 2-2. Cedartown was down 2-0 until just recently. Still in the circle is Callie Hayes. Pitch to Barclay, swung and popped up and foul behind us. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on. That's a base hit to left field. Left fielder cuts it off. The winning run aboard with nobody out. Barclay, a fast runner aboard at first, and here's Michaela Jordan.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 12, Michaela Jordan.
If you remember late in game one, Michaela Jordan had a solo home run. She's also had a double in this game. Here's the pitch to Michaela. Squares the bunt, lays it down left side. Throw goes to first, she's out. Winning run in scoring position with one gone. Taylor Westmoreland, the batter.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 3, Taylor Westmoreland.
Barring a double play, you would have Brumby to come up in this inning. Or if Taylor can end the game right here. Barclay at second. Pitch to Westmoreland is low for ball one. One-0 pitch. Taylor hits a little bloop to the right side. That should be caught, and it will be. Runner's going to tag and move to third. She is safe. So it's 2 outs. And Mary Still Brumby, who almost hit a home run her last time she doubled, she's also struck out twice. Can this here? They may, though.
Number 22, Mary Still Brumby.
I wouldn't be shocked if they walked her, and they're going to walk her. So they will intentionally walk Brumby and put her aboard. So Brumby gets intentionally passed for the first time today.
Number 27, Reagan Clark.
Reagan Clark hit a missile her last time to left field for a double. The pitch to Clark. Just missed outside, ball one. Didn't get the call in the outer corner. 1-0 the count. The winning run is at third base. That's Barclay with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch. Swung on left field. That is going to be down. Cedartown has won this game 3-2. A walk-off hit by Reagan Clark. Dugout empties for Cedartown. They celebrate a playoff clincher. Possibly. 3-2. It was another base hit to left field, a little bloop shot, easily scoring Barclay from third. Cedartown wins it 3-2 in walk-off fashion. We'll come back and wrap this one up. Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball is here on the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Cedartown has taken care of business in their first game today. They defeat the Northwest Lady Bruins 3-2. Player of the game has got to be Reagan Clark. She pitched so good in this game, and she also had the game-winning single on a walk-off fashion in the bottom half of the 7th inning. 3-2 is your final. Game 2 coming up here in just a little bit. Quick scoring update. Logan Maddox is following the progress of the Pickens and Central game. Currently it's 3-1 Central in the 6th inning. Logan tells me if Cedartown is automatically in the playoffs as the 4 seed if Pickens loses. They'll play at Hampton next Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. 3-2 is the final score in this one. Lady Bulldogs have done their part here And do we have enough to win the series? We will tell you about it in about 30 minutes. Lady Dawgs softball is here on the Big AA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. We'll be with you in about 30 minutes for the start of Game 2.
W291 TS Cedartown.
Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big AA.